Alright, folks, we are back. This time we are on a play, and seems decent. I'd be happy with another blue instead of the second black, but we're gonna keep. I've seen a couple person putting the opponent on the play when they could choose and taking the draw. I am not sure that this is right. The set is pretty slow, but there are some really aggressive deck against which you wanna be on the play. And even in the control mirror, I don't mind being the first one that starts casting the 5 and 6 mana spells that matters. So I don't know. I'm still unsure about that. But I think there's also enough card advantage and value packed in most card that I think you can just you don't really need the additional card from being on draw that badly. At least this is how I feel right now. But I'm not sure. But I don't think we should really put people on the plane. Either way, great removal, great finisher. Looks like my opponent's on the control deck too, and I think Sky Swallower is just unbeatable in this mirror if you can resolve it. So I'm just gonna slam that, even though Putrefy would be decent, and we'll probably get to cast the Sky Swallower given Urban Evolution. Alright, well, if they are stuck on land 2, it's not gonna be too hard. Yeah. We might get to cast a Sky Swallower before the opponent can even cast something other than Ogre of Bolas. Alright. So unless they have Damnation in their deck, this should be over pretty soon. Jeez, I'm freezing suddenly. It's not very cold outside, but somehow in my apartment it's super cold. I don't really know why. If they concede here or not is going to be good information about whether they have a damnation or not. I mean, if my opponent is good, they might want to just continue to play to not give it that they don't have a sweeper. But yeah, there aren't many decks that are gonna beat a Sky Swallower after missing land drops, and generally if you cast that and you're at 20 and they don't have an overwhelming board, you should just be winning. In any case, if they do have Damnation, they should definitely try to cast it now and not wait until I could maybe use a counterspell. If they have it in hand. Pilfered plans on me. Alright. I guess I got slightly more information about my deck then. I think I just want to drop Signet and leave both Rewind. Well, Question is, do I want to leave Opportunity available or do I rather cast Oracle? I want to keep Rewind for sure. Yeah, I think I'd rather cast Oracle. It gives me a slightly better clock actually, because if they don't cast anything, another blocker, it means I have a 2-turn clock instead of a 3-turn clock, so this seems relevant. think we want to lead with Augur. Okay. Oh, I could Evil Twin my Sky Swallower. That's kinda cool. Another cool thing to do if you can is to Phantasmal Image the Sky Swallower. I'm attacking into the Drake, the 5/5, the 5-mana Drake if they have it, but I don't really care about that. And again, having a 2-turn clock instead of a 3-turn clock is good. And if they were to Drake, I could Agony Warp. Not sure if my opponent is straight up blue-black control or if they are missing a third or maybe a fourth color. Not sure what they are gonna do here. Spectacle. Okay. I feel like they wanted to Spectacle the unblocked Oracle, so they are not dead next turn. That was a weird move. I mean, I understand they are in a lot of trouble no matter what, and this doesn't change a ton, but if you continue to play, you probably have a Damnation in your deck, and if it's the case, you might want to be able to buy yourself another turn, right? Weird. Alright, so blue-black, probably Grixis control of some sort. Basically mirror. I feel pretty confident about the mirror. We have great card draw spells, we have Night Terror. The Jailbreaker are also quite good because they let you apply pressure early on. We have Sky Solar, which is the best finisher. We can play a lot of things at instant speed. Yeah, I feel good about the mirror. Do we want Spell Pierce? That's the question. I think Spell Pierce is pretty good in this matchup. The question is, do I have a card that's not good? Or, I mean, I should rather say, do I have a card that's worse than Spell Pierce here? I don't think so. I think I like Serum Vision more. Maybe it's not. Maybe Spell Pierce is better. I don't really want to cut Visions though. I don't want to cut any of my 2-drop, any of my 3-drop, any of my 4-drop. I think I'm just gonna jam that. Spell Pierce is also a very clunky top deck in the late game, which I don't love. And I'm just gonna be back in 10 seconds, but I'm gonna put something because I'm just freezing. Alright, I'm back. I had a sweater, but I was freezing somehow, so I put, another thing over that. I don't know. It's really weird because it's sunny and pretty hot outside. I don't know. Weird. We cannot keep that. This is pretty good though. I think I kind of want that. I cannot cast it right now, but Oracle should, dig toward more land if needed, hopefully. And we are 1 mana away. It's pretty good. Yeah, it seems just like a great card to have around. Hopefully, if they Spell Pierce my Signet, I get destroyed though. I get blown back pretty badly. We'll lead with Oracle. I really want to be casting that before they can Dinrava Horror, but I don't really care about, casting that ASAP. Ooh, no land. Soul Manip is good though, but yeah. No land, not the best. Teaching's main phase. Why would you do that? To make sure it's resolved, I guess, but it's really not the kind of card I want to counter. So I don't know about that. And getting a counter with teaching is always a little bit clunky. I don't know. Don't know how I feel about that play. Not saying it's wrong. It just doesn't seem overly exciting. I kind of want to just Evil Twin my Oracle, dig towards hopefully Moorland, cast a creature spell while they are tapped out, and again I want to cast that before the Dinrava Horror turn, and I don't need to cast it at another point. And if they leave mana open with Soul Manip, we can Night Terrors. And if they have another counter spell, then fine. And if they don't, we can just get something, and that's decent. I mean, you could try to copy something stronger, but I feel fine. I mean, these things apply pressure, a little bit of pressure, not a lot, but a little bit of pressure. I don't think we want a Jailbreaker here, by the way, especially in the eyes of Soul Manipulation. They apply a little bit of pressure, they give me some board presence, and again, helps digging towards lands, which I really want, especially given opportunity. Ooh, the Draco Genius itself. So let's lead with Night Terrors to not run into a Spire Monitor. That'd be pretty bad. Night Terror is amazing, and having information in the mirror is just sick. Delirium Scans? What do you want to be doing with that? Remember that this exile, so if I pick the Monitor, it's not gonna mean they can get a 2-for-1 out of Soul Manip. Yeah, I think we just want to pick Monitor, and then, yeah, if they want to Spectacle my creatures, great. Yeah, fine. I think they should have cast Monitor in response, because I think it was their best card here, and I don't really care about the other things. I mean, I don't have to care about the other card, I think is what I want to say here. And if they start using Spectacles on my Oracle, I'm gonna be very happy. I guess Spectacle's gone. They milled my second Seagate Oracle. Alright. That card is interesting. Not exactly sure what they are trying to accomplish with that. I don't think it's necessarily bad, but it is. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. If anything. Rewind. It's also kind of weird that they killed the non-shapeshifter one. Because if they play an Oracle of their own, then I can kill it. Maybe they don't have an Oracle, but if they play, if I have Bounce or a Flicker effect or anything, then I can copy something else. I don't know, this seems better than the original card. I don't know. Just hope we'll get to the flashing back teachings. Yeah, sure. Just hope we'll get to opportunity mana soon enough. Another teaching? Jeez, so much value. So I'm probably gonna cast Monitor end of turn. If they want to Spectacle it, fine. If they want okay, this changes things. When did they get a Rewind? Do they have Rewind in hand? Why is that here? Oh, they got a Rewind. I thought they teached for teaching. No, they got a Rewind. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I think we wanna use Soul Manipulation on that. They can Rewind, but whatever, I mean, sure. At some point they will get to use their Rewind. And if they you know, it's kind of a bait. It's not really a bait because I'd be happy if this resolved, but if it doesn't resolve, it's not the end of the world. And I want to be doing something with my mana. Could see Casting Spire Monitor being better. On the other hand, this might mean we get to resolve Opportunity soon, which is great. So I think this is perfectly acceptable. So they use their Rewind. Now they got the Lookout, which we don't really care about. We can just give the Oracle back to block. We are still missing land drops though. Annoying. Do we cast Jailbreaker or Drake during their turn? Probably just Drake, so we can rewind something. And also force them to use mana during their turn. Here they can just Soul Manip. Night Terrors. No, I don't want that to resolve. No, thank you. We're again stuck on land, which is annoying because... I mean, it's not really annoying because the opponent is not doing anything. So at some point they will just run out of Gath and we'll just win. They let that resolve, so I guess they want to use the Spectacle on that. Sure. I feel like if you want to kill that, you'd rather just soul manipulation or kill it during my turn. I mean, during the end of their turn, so I don't get to counter or anything. I don't know. They mill the Grasp, which is relevant, and 2 mana. Okay. Oh, they still have soul manipulation. I should not have removed that. Pilfered plans on me. They got another Spire. Oh, they got the Sky Swallower. That's bad. That's annoying. I mean, we cannot recast that yet, but I could see them milling me, depending on what happens. Okay, that's pretty good. A little bit random and unexpected, but pretty good. I don't think this is where we're gonna be in this matchup, but it's gonna work out for them. Oh, jeez. Yeah, not drawing any land is starting to be really, really bad now. I'm playing a greedy mana base, which I guess doesn't help. But here it's just mostly drawing us 6 source of mana when I have what 19 in my deck, and I still cannot get there. Pretty bad. And now my opponent's drawing 3 cards a turn. Not so good. If I had Putrefy mana, this would not happen though. Spectre is not good for me. An Oracle of their own, which I can kill. Serum Visions, alright. Okay, finally some mana. So we can putrefy something here, which is good. Do we want to draw the land or the Signet first? So if we have Grotto, land means we can cast anything in our hand. Yeah, I think that's what we want to be doing. I don't think we need the Signet, actually. I'm happy to draw another land next turn, though. The issue is that they have two threats, the Wingcrafter and the Spectre, or the Lookout, whatever. But how do I deal with both things? I can't. Let's attack with Jailbreaker first. At least I have a little bit of pressure right now, which is not the worst. I feel like I need... Yep, fine. I need 4 mana to putrefy here, so I could not putrefy and use that, so I mean they would have gotten to Gem Block anyway. But in general, you'd rather kill it before you attack, obviously. I don't feel like I'm gonna beat Spectre. But if they draw 2 cards each turn, 2 additional cards each turn, I'm probably not beating them either. I'm gonna let them untap. If they draw another counterspell, it's bad, but I can kill Wingcrafter and block the Lookout, hopefully. And I think I'll just discard from the Spectre or whatever. I'll be drawing quite a lot. It might be risky, but I get a 2-for-1, which is nice. I'll ditch Urban Evolution, so I can keep Genesis and Opportunity available next turn. Falconrest Noble, sure. So you have a Soul Manipulation in hand. We know it's not really worth casting the Niv Mizzet, Draco Genius. We have 7 lands, so we cannot flashback Grasp of Phantoms right now. So I think, yeah, the plan is just gonna be Opportunity / Genesis. And yeah, maybe... Actually, I should probably have kept my land in hand to discard to the Spectre. Yeah, that was a misplay. I had no reason to play that land. I can still cast Genesis and or Opportunity. So yeah, I had no reason to play that, and now it means we want an Opportunity before. Oh, they did that. Interesting. No. What do I do then? Do I Genesis that? But then I have to discard Niv Mizzet. Do I let it resolve? I mean, do I Opportunity and then let it resolve, and then they can make me discard 4 with this and the Spectre. I think I actually want an Opportunity. I'm not sure why they are playing that. It doesn't seem that amazing in this matchup, but I'll take it. Cool. I drew 4 useless cards. Great. And hopefully they just discard Soul Manipulation somehow. But I think it's going to be the last card they keep. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was. But now we are not in such a bad shape because we are winning this race. We don't have to cast Draco Genius. If they cast something, we can Genesis that thing. And yeah, we are just winning this race, so fine. And we know their last card. Okay, some more discard fodder. Excellent. Alright. Yeah, fine. I mean, we are. I lied. We are not really winning this race actually, because here they can attack with Spectre, put us down to 4, then Chum Block Jailbreaker, go down, stay at 3, and put us down to 3, and then kill us with specters. So no, we are not winning that race at all unless they cast something, uh, which is annoying, I guess. But what can you do? I don't know. I feel like, well, actually, huh? I think I messed up here. I think I should have discarded Niv-Mizzet, which you know is useful given soul manipulation. Keep the land, and then we could have went for if they have nothing else, flashback, uh, grasp and kill them. So I should have kept the land here. Alright, that was bad. We drew another land, so maybe it's not gonna matter. But that was a misplay for sure. Yeah, I should have kept the land. Here, if they have nothing, they die, and it's pretty free because even if they have something like a counterspell, I mean, if they have a counterspell, it's annoying, but even if they have a reinvol, we can attack, and we don't die when they attack us. But I guess if they had a reinvol, it would have gotten cast here. They do have something. Venser, well, that was a winning top deck, I guess, and a reason not to attack with Oracle. I attack with Oracle because first I thought they would just die, and second, if they had drawn something like I was thinking about Agony Warp, then they could warp Jailbreaker, but they still take 2 down to 1, and then they are dead on the following turn, so I think it was important to attack. I did not play around this rare though. That was a sick top deck. Jeez. Well, without that I think we would have won, but I made a couple misplays. I should have kept the island and not rely on top decking a forest. I should have kept that and discard Niv-Mizzet, which wasn't doing anything. And there was something else I missed too, a slight thing, but it was not super good. I don't remember what though. I think we have a decent edge in this matchup, though I'm pretty happy. I think we should be fine going into game 3. All right. Yeah, Spell Pierce seems good. They have a bunch of very costly, seems really good. Like 2 Grizzly Spectacle, some Counterspell. I think this is what we want to be doing. Now, what do I cut for that? I don't actually know. I feel like Grasp is medium. It's fine though. Could see cutting Augur of Bolas. I think it's medium and we don't need it. We don't care about the 1/3 body a lot. I think it's one of the least appealing card in my deck. Yeah, I feel pretty good about this matchup. I feel like we have a stronger power level and a better late game, which is exactly where you want to be. Jeez, Venser, that was good. Answer and make them have the lethal damage. But I think even if we don't attack with Oracle, we just lose, I think, anyways. Because we go down to 1, even if we top deck a Reinvol, we cannot deal with both Flyer. And yeah, attacking with Oracle I think was fine. And I think it's especially important if they have Warp in hand. Otherwise they can come back, and Warp is way more likely than Venser. So yeah, I think it was the right move. And again, even if I keep Oracle back, I don't die, but I just die on the following turn. That game went pretty well, though. I think I made a couple some slight errors and I mean not discarding Niv-Mizzet. I mean, it's not really intuitive to discard Niv-Mizzet and not the land, but it was definitely the right play, and that I messed up. I did not get punished because I drew my forest, but that was bad, that was wrong. Now I think all the important decisions like killing the Spectre or the card drawing cards and playing the Evil Twin as a 1/3 and this kind of things. I think I played right. Just made a couple other plays that were not so great, but again, I think I'm pretty happy with how this went. Hand is not great mana wise, but we have Serum Vision, we have an Azure Mage on turn 2. I think it's worth keeping. Hopefully don't draw a bunch of 5 and 6 drops though. There's an argument for casting Visions here instead of Mage because if there's no land on top 2 cards of our library, then we miss a land drop, which is pretty bad. I think Mage can deal a couple damage though, and well, they had the removal, but I think you wanna drop that before you Vision if possible. Okay, good. That's pretty good. I don't think I want any of this card though. I need some black mana right now. I could use a 5th land, but I think I want it to be... 5th mana, but I want it to be either a Signet or a black land, not a green. Night Terrors, that'd be bad. Spectre, that's even worse. And we are missing black. Alright. Still need to play my island, unfortunately. And we'll be discarding Augur Jailbreaker, yeah. Turn 3 Spectre is very tough to beat. I think that's one of the few cards in my open deck that I really have a hard time beating, and that's really great in the matchup. Otherwise, again, I feel like we have pretty good, better late game and better stuff as a whole. Well, I'm happy I did not drew these. I hope they just, well, it's not very likely, but hopefully they don't have a removal. We'll drop that now. They have Soul Manipulation, I don't want that to happen. It's very likely that they just have Spectacle anyways, but in case they don't, I want to be able to block. Like, if they have Soul Manip and no Grizzly Spectacle in hand, or now they play blue and they have the, what's the name of that card? They don't have Spectacle, that's amazing. The Rewind is just such a disaster that I feel like you need to cast that main phase. Alright, not bad. Actually, I'm just gonna pass the turn. I'd rather cast Monitor, I feel like, and they could have Soul Manipulation. So I'd rather, or any counter spell, I'd rather play thing during their turn. And if they play their own Drake, I can just cast my Drake. And we trade. Teaching, sure. Soul Manip. Then I guess I'll run that now, before they can untap. And if they reanimate Spectre or attack me, I discard Putrefy. Yeah, the open deck is good. It is nice, and I feel like I have a slight edge, but maybe I'm just plain wrong. Not sure why they did not reanimate the Spectre. Maybe they have their own Drake, or they'd rather just teaching. We are not gonna run Seagate Oracle into Soul Manipulation. Hopefully we can just draw black and some more lands. Oh, they have their own Drake. That's pretty bad for us. Yeah, I've had a couple problems with my mana, but I'm playing 4 color, they are playing 3 colors, I guess. If anyone is gonna get mana screwed, it should be me. I wonder if we don't discard Oracle actually. But we should probably just discard a black card because we cannot cast them. Now they can teaching for a Spectacle. I'm losing the race. Yeah, things are looking very, very bad. Unless I can get rid of... Well, if I do a couple black and can get rid of the counter spell and then resolve Sky Swallower, I think they lose, but this is a pretty specific chain of event, but it has started, maybe. Yeah, I think we want to Night Terrors into Oracle. Hopefully they don't have... Well, they cannot have Rewind, actually, which is good. that's a pretty solid hand. They have another monitor. Either way, we need to pick Soul Manip here and hope to just resolve a Sky. I mean, if I draw land and resolve Sky Swallower next turn, I think I win. So I'm probably just gonna pick a Swamp for that reason, because I think my window to resolve a Sky Swallower is gonna be pretty short. But if I take it, I have a decent shot at winning. Yeah. Now they can go Venser, bounce your thing, and apply pressure in the air. But if I resolve the Sky Swallower, I think I win. And they cannot teaching and counter. They don't have enough mana. If they reanimate Spectre, well, that's a good top deck. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's so bad. Am I gonna lose because my opponent just top decked the card I needed twice in a row? That was brutal. Now they can hold up Venser for the Sky Swallower, and we just lose next turn. Oh, no, not like this, please. Jeez, if they had top decked anything but a Removal, I think I would have won that game. And they top decked the Venser last time too. Holy cow. And it looked like they completely forgot about the Nurse on the Spectre, which would give them lethal here. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't agree with how my opponent plays and what he's been doing, but the top decks are real. The top decks are real. And they mean my 2-card draw spell of the Spectacle. That's convenient. Oh well, this happens. But I think we lose that one, unfortunately. Oh, they did not forget, actually. They were just waiting for some reason. Alright, well, I'm dead. If they had done that last turn, I would have died, though. Just do that plus Venser my removal, so I don't really get why they are doing it now. Just giving me more time doesn't make sense, I think. Yeah. Yeah, we were one top deck away from winning both last game and both this game, but they just got what they needed. This is a little bit heartbreaking. I'm not very often bothered about the outcomes of a game. At least not in recent times, but yeah. When you just set up a way to win the game and you have to just dodge one top deck and they top deck, it's just quite heartbreaking. But yeah, this happens. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. See you for the final.